Hello and welcome back. It is time to continue Starfield again. And yeah, I just had like 1 hour of break. And before that I played around 5 hours. I was doing the Terrormorph missions, so it's kind of funny because now that I think about the name, it's obvious that they are gonna be morphing. And yet it didn't feel obvious when I started these missions at first. But yeah, let's see how it continues.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for? Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terrormorphs, no? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us. Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to... So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terrormorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terrormorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my... Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns with... They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom they were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective. Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard, with only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday. I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terrormorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war, or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same, and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
Oh, give me a second. There is something wrong with the OBS at the moment. Give me one moment, I'm gonna have to check a couple things. I don't know if the audio has been fine so far, I cannot test it while recording, but... Okay, let's hope it works now.
Hunting down criminals and other threats. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down and keep them from... Impossible, though. If the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible... Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective
I'm
in
gonna
mind,
tell them,
Captain.
I just
We've done something great here.
don't want him to know
Let's not
about it yet.
squander the opportunity to do more.
Authorized personnel only.
To Venus?
Brent has to stay here.
Lead the way. Perfect timing. We just got in.
So on our end, good news. The microbe and the acyles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terrormorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it? Probably a good approach. I'm sure the UC interrogators will be able to get to the bottom of it.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was Vae Victus's responsibility, just like the dooming of Londinion? That's insane! He has a sick mind indeed. It should be dissected and studied so we can fathom how the hell a human being can function with no heart.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again. I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to...
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again...
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant. And then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Asili's aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, but they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terrormorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asilis, we're at least dealing with known risks. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done? But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. And here we go.
Yeah, I really hope the audio is not gonna be messed up in this recording. I don't know why, but OBS shows me the bars are very glitchy.
I'm on duty.
No shit.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terrormorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true? This report comes from a particularly confidential source both you and I are familiar with, yes. Among the reasons its findings are so alarming. Now, is it true? Was the attack on New Atlantis planned? The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Nope.
Orlays? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terrormorphs as weapons.
He did what? That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
And it did.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up? I can think of numerous reasons why someone, after learning Victus is still alive, might want to correct that. So I'm not going to accept such a stunning claim.
It just transformed. A terrormorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
That he is.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Victus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. That's truly disconcerting to hear. But cutting off Victus's contact with the outside world is likely to be just the beginning of his punishment.
Nice.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased. We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Yes, absolutely. The UC has to be as transparent as possible from now on. Otherwise, we could be risking a second colony war.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two factions.
Two birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terrormorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terrormorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I'm in full agreement. No need be
There is no
delving
rush
into unpredictable
if the plant is
sciences.
destroyed anyways.
Here's hoping they'll be kept on a short leash.
That, madam, is most certainly the plan.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colony's Terrormorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you 2 are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Citizen Class 1. Not bad for you and Hayden
Captain?
doing all the hard
Guess
work.
we've got our assignments. I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot. The best ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were there on the podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. After all, it could be my last chance. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I gain from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that. Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain. Good luck out there. I really appreciate you telling me the truth.
Too bad she's not joining my crew.
He said what? Oh, that's gonna set back negotiations.
Okay, I wanna know what happens if I go there again. Is the guy just missing, or do they say I cannot get there anymore?
You should head back upstairs. The Admiral's no longer in residence.
I'm still gonna go and check. Might be able to get some loot from here. That's actually a huge apartment. Like, even though it's a prison, he has been having pretty comfortable life here. I knew there was at least something if I come here.
Get up and get going. We've got the stars to explore.
Okay, that's not the correct floor, but whatever.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations. Yes? You need to enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one orders. You should be real proud. No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Oh, I bet those are
And
the
the credit
spaceship
should be in
parts.
your account now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Oh, I got 3 penthouse? Oh shit. Or do I get like right to buy it? I don't know.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terrormorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Let's
Any
take one
chance to
of these.
bag
I
some
think these are
bugs, right?
radiant quests, so
Well, I can provide. Let me just check my logs.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna do this very
These
fast.
coordinates should get you to your first target. There. These missions are straightforward. Proceed to the location, kill the critter before it can do any more harm. Just be smart out there. Don't want you getting banged up too bad on your first hunt. Super et ultra, Captain.
suggest diverting funds to Zimbabwe.
Wait, what the hell? I wonder where the office thingy was. It doesn't show the correct place now. Oh yeah, it was this guy. Yeah, I really want more of these pilot levels, but there is so many ships I need to destroy before I can, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna take any more of these. Definitely not. Oh wait, I can have these as well. I wonder what these are. I mean these. Obviously this is... I know what this is. But yeah, this... Difficult to say if it's worth it. I can't believe I have put same amount of points on social and tech, even though I feel I have been prioritizing these all the time. Okay, was there something I need here? Kind of pointless. This definitely helps. 8 active crew members. I definitely have to get to here. So I need to spend the 3 points here, but I don't really need anything. Let's take this one, I guess. I think it was in the commercial district, the house thingy. Hell is... Okay, what is this place? I didn't want to take the book.
I'm happy to help out. The first time I came to New Atlantis, I met Tom.
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need. Were you seeking worldly wisdom, or...? It would, wouldn't it? And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. And if you do decide to read it, excellent, excellent.
What the hell do I say about it? I didn't actually read it, so I have no idea what to say.
I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride. You're always welcome here. Well, we're a newer organization, but we're gaining new members. Keeper by title. I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here. The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek it.
I'm gonna show to him what I think of his book for real.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move. Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen. You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis,
Yeah, I'll
in
take
my
it.
professional opinion. What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner. Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Yeah, this one I definitely wanna do now. I just wonder if I should visit the place where my gear is at the moment. I could move it to my apartment. That's gonna be painfully slow walk though.
Mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
It was nice living here, but now I'm out.
Well, look who decided to rejoin the world.
If there's no safe in that apartment, I'm gonna be pissed. I wonder if I should just run and take the damage. Stuff like what? I can sleep the pain away in the penthouse anyways. Wait, there is nothing in here. Does this mean I can actually buy stuff? And fill the rooms with what I want? That seems a bit dangerous. Gonna suck if there's no bed. This place is huge. So what's the thing? Can I, like... How can I modify this place? Ooh, there it is. Would be kind of funny to have something like this as a bed here. I don't know. Okay, now the bed is here. I can finally do this. Oh, there is no risk of instant death while I'm building. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be needing any of these, but actually, yeah, since I don't need them, why waste money on them? Ah, I cannot put it onto the door. Okay, how about the small one? Fine, then let's not do that. Okay, so I can put stuff there. That's actually nice. I did not expect that. this one just works badly. I kind of wanted to have these, but whatever. Well, shit, that's a problem. Oh, it has mass limitations. So, can't I have... Ah, that's gonna suck if I cannot put any of those like safes here. That kind of defeats the purpose. There is no point coming here if I cannot save my stuff here. That means I have to make the awful walk back. Well, whatever, let's just slap some nice helmet here. Well, this is the best looking helmet I have, but yeah, since I only have those, let's put that there. Oh, 50 mass. I can put surprising amount of stuff on this. I need to do this. Okay, do I still have something worth putting here? This is definitely one if nothing better can be found. I do like this a lot as well, but I think the cop outfit is gonna be better. Ah, shit.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Okay, so these need some kind of hats or helmets. Now that looks amazing. Okay, what hat I'm gonna put to these? Okay, now they are done. But the thing is, since they can have 50 mass each, I can put some stuff in them. This one is the most clothing looked, so let's put all of these here that can fit. Wait, did they all just actually fit? They did, what the hell? Oh shit, I was not supposed to save those helmets. I was supposed to sell them. These are not really worth saving, so I'm gonna sell those as well. Oh yeah, obviously I cannot put weapons in these. That would have been too easy. I think she likes them. Okay, this has only 10 weight. What the hell I'm gonna put here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of stand for those. Oh, I guess I don't. Okay, what the hell I'm gonna do with the rest of my gear since I cannot just put it anywhere here? I can put something here. Okay, both of these are pretty good actually. I think this one is slightly better, so I'm gonna sell the other one. there room only for 2 of them? If so, then I'm gonna pick... Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 of the big guns there. And the small ones I don't need are gonna go here. Oh wait, that's a big gun.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what...
I'm not looting. Just fixing my house here. Okay, I cannot put it here.
We're carrying.
Yeah, these wait at dawn. If only I could put this stuff somewhere here. Okay, if only I can find safe somewhere around the house, that would be perfect. Like hidden safe anywhere around here. Yeah, that was definitely worth using my last aluminium. I'm still very hopeful that there is safe somewhere, like some corner somewhere. But no, there's not.
It's nothing like an afternoon off.
Yeah, I guess I have to go back to the previous home to stash my gear. Okay, here's that place. Okay, now careful. Don't wanna be jumping too much.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Okay, there's one mission I wanna do now. I wonder if this one was the woman who didn't speak to me before. It is good that I had this place here, so I'm tempted to not to do this mission, so I can have this spawn here. Oh shit, I forgot to sleep my health. Shit.
Hello, welcome to see. Sure.
Oh shit, I still have this with me. Do I actually need it? Oh wait. I have the different one with me than I thought. Huh. This one can go. This I do not need. Was that all? That was way less bloat than I thought. Okay, let's see if there is any beds. There is one, but can't use it.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. All right, let's examine you. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this. As you wish.
Yeah, no. I have 3 healing options elsewhere, so... It just sucks that now I'm here and... I don't know any of the beds in this area. Oh, the jail. Where the hell was the jail? Why pay to the doctor if I just can go to the jail for a night?
If Benjamin Bain's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship.
Yeah, this one. That's the place I need.
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Here, saved 400.
I know your type. Freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Hatchet. You know, you can move out of that shithole of yours.
Wait, what? That's a new random weapon.
We're moving up, old gal.
I don't know if that's something I need, but if it's a rare weapon. Basically, I can use this place to farm some rare weapons. That's nice. Okay, now I just need to find where was the trade authority in this place. Don't want to have this contraband with me way too long.
Is there a type of weapon? Won't make?
I'm pretty sure it was somewhere very close to this place. Maybe around this corner? No. Around this corner? No. Oh, here it is.
If it's too hot to handle, you need to move some merch. Always happy to...
Okay, what the hell do I do now? He couldn't buy all of them. Ah, and I have these shit thingies with me. Okay, let's check the new weapon if I need it. Wait, I don't see it. Wait, did I steal the wrong weapon? I escaped so fast that I didn't see. That sucks.
Alright, buzz off. Listen.
Okay, let's go check. Come on, I seriously stole the wrong weapon. This uses the same ammo than the shitty pistol I have. And this is amazing effect, actually.
Rules? Seeing how things really work around here. Rules.
What are you looking at? Right. There is at least the veneer of rules we gotta follow.
You,
Just
like the
snipe
uniform?
disciples in the center of
I used to
goddamn
fear
Bayou
the man.
Plaza. Clear?
I am the man now.
It is sometimes just too
Fine.
much.
How about the underbelly?
Welcome
Right by
to the
off-world
official
beats. He
anti-disciple
goes down
task
there.
force.
Like the new digs?
Knock yourself out.
True,
Just
there
minimize the
ain't drinks
witnesses,
with
for
little
God's
umbrellas
sake.
in the other room, but nice, right? If it ain't my favorite person on Neon,
I
nice
tell
to
myself
see
you can do good here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay hang around with that.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Look at you. Beautiful. Unique. Original.
Yeah, let's go here. Nope. Let's not. If only I could remember where the space station was, where some contraband, I could just go grab that one as well. Okay, then we are going to go here. Should I add some tanks? Nah, not yet. Okay, let's jump there and hope there is no inspection. Okay, I don't see no inspection. I don't see anything.
I will never get tired of that.
Yeah, no point hailing them. I'm just gonna land. And hope they don't think I'm a rider or something. I wanna check the boots guy as well, if he's been happy with the boots. I bet he's gonna attack me whenever I land here.
Like love.
I'll head to my crew position.
Captain Fox, greetings.
First of all, the Trade Authority.
May I be? How may the Trade Authority By all means.
This is the reason I'm here.
If you're ever in New Atlantis,
I kind of wanna do this mission, but then I cannot jump back here easily. And since this is my contraband hiding place.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for. You need anything, say the word. Vanguard's here if you need us.
Would be nice if I could actually use the Vanguard stuff. Like, I feel I should be allowed to take it. Oh, damn! I mean, he was an asshole, so serves him right. That's funny as hell. I sold him the unlucky boots and that's what happened.
You know,
I guess should have burned the boots after all.
I really did think this place would see a bit more action. Goodbye, then.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking to you yet.
Captain Fox, do you require my assistance?
Okay, let's go check that. I should have probably saved. Guess I should also mark the mission.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Okay, that thing is actually huge.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Okay, I needed to grab something to drink, sorry, it took a moment. Almost shoot my boat when I sat down back on the couch.
Captain Fox, hello. I am satisfied to see that you
Welcome
survived
aboard the
your
UC Vigilance.
sleep cycle.
Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? All right. This way, please. So, you're the Vanguard that took down that Terrormorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it.
Conde's on level 2.
That must have
Try not to
one
touch
hell
anything
of a
until he actually
firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Howdy.
This table looks somewhat familiar.
Hello? Yes? Hello?
That's a huge bridge.
Yes, what? The frost is starting to interfere with the instruments.
Excuse me.
Hey.
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
This mission seems very interesting.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious
Yeah, that
fines.
seems very dangerous.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, at the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet. If I didn't have
Sounds good
confidence
to me.
in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take
Yeah, I
them
definitely
down.
didn't expect infiltration mission.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap.
I'm not gonna become one
Think
of
you
them,
can
don't
handle
worry.
that? That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion. Now, get out of here. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies.
Oh, shit.
Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from... When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. You have your orders.
Yeah.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequence. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate. Yeah, no, it's not really an appropriate time to be... Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Yeah, that seems way more interesting mission than I thought.
Excuse me.
Howdy.
Okay, I kind of wanna check around the ship.
I don't know about you. That isn't it. We've got plenty of green pilots picked right from the academy. But yours happened to come from a different farm. Vanguard. But if Commander Ikande says you're Sistef, then you are one of us. For now. You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO. A firm grasp of the... But I'm not just any pilot.
Okay, that seems funny.
On that we agree. I guess we'll have to test that theory out someday, hotshot. Try not to forget who you are, okay? It'd break the commander's heart to have to hunt you down.
Hey, hello.
Wait, what is this guy doing here? Oh.
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in. Welcome to the brig. As a member of SysDef, as a personal rule, I simply ask that you adhere to UC Navy standards of... That means no mud on your boots, your hands are washed. Excellent. So if you need to be a rum-drinking, swashbuckling pirate to do your job, we have multiple turrets. That being said, firing the turrets should be... Until next time.
Okay, no prisoners yet, but I guess after my missions, these will get filled. That makes sense if it's like that I can see my work's result here. What computer though? Where's the computer?
When you're ready to launch.
Yeah, I don't exactly look like a rider, so let's see how it goes.
free to fly.
That's an interesting place to do this deal. Not what I expected. By the way, I need to check the inventory. How can this pistol be so awful? Like, it's golden level, like super rare pistol, and it's still disgusting. I feel this is way better use of that ammo. Especially with this fire, it's gonna be dealing like 40 or 50 damages after a couple bullets.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC Security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad news. Why don't you take your shipment and try somewhere else?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your way up.
Well, shit, I guess I have to.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some space.
So we struck oil?
but it turns out it was just another deep one.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Oh yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are. So what makes you think I'm going to help you out? Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard
It's
you.
assholes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. Don't worry, you can't miss him.
Yeah, I got the feeling that this is gonna be nasty business.
I wish there was something more to do around here. Drinking gets old.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends. "20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. All right.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
Yeah, why are they named? Do they have some kind of meaning?
All are welcome here. Enlightened.
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you? Very well. Please, may I assist you with anything?
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be quite interesting.
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you.
I wonder,
Wonderful.
like,
God is
can I get
indeed
access
great.
to the crate
Not
thingy?
only did he breathe life into each and every, the Sanctum Universum. Have a blessed day.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Hi, welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but... You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, but unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. Yes, of course. I mean, I don't have a lot. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
I bet I can steal that ship by saying it was destroyed or something.
Is Mars treating you well? What? Do you mean I'm not miserable like them? Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post, and the work can be tough. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Yep. My family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines. I feel bad. Her birthday's actually coming up, but I'm not able to visit her. Actually, maybe you can help me with that. Awesome! You're making my life a whole lot easier. Thanks for doing this. See ya!
That guy looks shady.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Visiting Sidonia? Nah, you're probably here on business. Am I right? Unless you're visiting friends or family. Name's Mitch. I'm just a guy who lives here in the Lux condos. I'm always looking to make new friends. I love having people to hang out with and watch movies. That's great. Anyway, I don't want to keep you, but I figured I'd ask. If you happen to know anyone with a ship, I've been looking for some help. Oh, you do? I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited, and I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, you know...
Are you having a crisis of faith?
No, I still believe. But the Lord's just not the person I want advice from right now.
Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
Something I can help you with?
75 years of living on Mars. The United Colonies are proud to support the citizens of Sidonia.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
a miner for Deimos. Yeah. It's a lousy company. It pays me a salary.
Oh.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the
Maybe
money.
he has money after all. We will see.
Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Maybe so. I'm still willing to talk. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes.
You got what you wanted. Why can't you just...
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't let
Have something for me? Well, would you look at that? I knew. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? I'm interested? Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. So can you handle it or what? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
Well, I don't
Alright.
like this guy's style.
I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Good work, bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Be back around.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something so. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Reek. I want him dead. job isn't about the loot. But I suppose every dog needs its scraps. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, the only thing that matters is that Rake dies. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for loot.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Funny how they don't recognize the ship. Although it does look very different from when I started the game. The name and the shape has changed, but it is still the same ship.
Pilot of the Ragan. I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Oh God, I do not know. Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way.
Well, hell yeah. If I'm gonna start shooting, nobody on that ship will survive. I also could steal the ship as well while I'm here.
Solid docking job there. Nice.
Maybe. I don't know if I can... Oh shit, wrong button. Not what I wanted to do.
Nice. Clean sep there.
Don't worry about it. Just having trouble with the airlock.
And we're locked in.
Just isn't the same as the real thing.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew. I don't know. To be honest, Part of me really does question how things would be if our roles were reversed. I do not know who to believe. But you would not have come all this way if you were lying. All right, I will do it. I've got no love for the fleet. And if Rake was one of them, my loyalties with him end. But, if I do this, you have to promise to spare the rest of the crew, and leave the supplies for New Homestead.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
You're gonna
pay for that! I can't take this! I can't take this!
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
This is terrible. I don't even know what to say.
An awful situation.
Really a member of the fleet?
Was Austin really a member of the fleet?
But he seemed so...
But he seemed so...
normal.
normal.
Well, this ship doesn't have a captain anymore, so I don't know what these guys are gonna do, but whatever. That was kind of sad, though. Not the optimal to let one innocent captain die, but...
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Of course I'm gonna grab the loot.
Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Okay, let's see the extra stuff I just got. Wait, these stats are amazing. That was unexpected. I'm still gonna keep my rare suit though.
Acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Yeah, those riders must be happy.
It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna save here for today. Gonna be good to continue from this tomorrow. Doing some undercover stuff. I am tempted to just see how this mission continues, but I'm a bit too tired to focus on this sort of mission. So, Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.